Yeah, we the hot shit, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let the gossip blog, who the top is, yeah. Oh, yeah. To the top this year. Headed to the top on the top like, yeah. We the hot shit, whoa. Everybody stop, drop, then roll. Everybody wanna pop shit, yeah. Are they ever gonna stop this? No. Oh, no. We the hot shit. Everybody coming out of pocket. Everybody gossip. I would rather be the top it.
What's up, Renegades? Your boy Zetska here. But just another final gear video, and we just want to update you on, what we've been working on, and I want to make some corrections from a previous video I did. For those that probably aren't level 60 yet, when I played the soft launch, I made that video because level 60 was like the cap level. So what I did was I just called it endgame. I didn't clarify what exactly endgame would be. But endgame for this, once you complete all the level 60 story, it's a long story chain. It's a lot of quests. It gives you a lot of crystals too. But it's a lot of quests right after each other that lead to like a tower mode type of thing. And it's like a challenge mode type of progression. It's extremely hard. Like, as soon as you reach level 60, you're not going to be able to clear the first stage of that, very easily. You would probably have to play manual and do some really cheesy hiding tactics to stay alive, But I just wanted to clear up, that little misunderstanding that I saw I got in a comment. But yes, endgame is it's mostly about, you still have to continue your dailies, and that's what I was trying to show you guys. You still have to continue your dailies because you won't get enough to really level up all your characters to 60 when you make it to 60. It's unless you've planned your leveling properly and you didn't waste any resources on people that you're not going to be using. Like, I used this striker Audrey for Aya's mech, so I'm gonna, since I have the full mech, I'm gonna continue using it, and she's a heavy part specialist, so she's definitely gonna be useful all the way, using that gear at least. Snowy's definitely a mainstay, and Virate when I can farm her gear, and Elizabeth definitely staying on the squad. Yeah, but I'm glad to be making it to level 40, and right now actually I'm unlocking our friend Felix. So you have to do various missions, and this is valuable crystals you can get just from doing these missions, and they are very easy, simple. You don't have to really plan out the whole mission to just get it done. You can just probably move 1 or 2 places and 1 or 2 battles and you're finished, and that's a good thing about it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut out, do the rest of these missions, and then we're just gonna go into a little bit of dealing with Felix. So what I wanted to show you guys is what you unlock. So this is the last mission for unlocking Felix. I just wanted to show you guys how easy these missions are. Like, I consider this easy, especially compared to when you get to the level 60 stages and you really have to kind of maneuver around areas. Like, you see how we have all these big open paths? I mean, these big straightforward paths. You get a lot of more open areas to move your units. That's quite interesting, Even some you can just sneak around. There's some but you have to do multiple doors interchangeably between the 2 units. Your status that you can't even beat if one of your squads die. And that's why it's important to power up at least 8 units. Find 8 good units to get you through the game. Because there's one stage in particular where you have to have 2 units strong enough to survive the stage, because the enemies are that difficult, and some of them you really have to fight regardless. So yeah, so I just wanted to go through these stages right quick, to see how you know, it's not hard at all. Once you have your gear leveled up, most of my gear is like powered up to at least 20 or 30. Aside from Snowy's gear, that's almost all 60s right now. I think I just have one more piece. Because when I get to level 60, no, when I get to level 50, I'll be able to start modifying my gear, which is actually pretty good. It's not much like a bonus, but it adds up, especially when you have like the custom mech bonus and all that stuff put together. It really shows itself. So this is a chain battle. We'll just skip over this and come back to it to open it up, repairing the Felix. Okay, so we're back here in the Felix doing our last mission, and all of the rewards are you get at least 100 crystals for each of these missions. So you definitely will have enough. And then there's one where you get a box of crystals, which is good, and you get a free SSR. Like, it's better than that. Oh, SSR sequence. But let's not get an SSR anyway. So yes. This is the Felix, and this is one of the modes that really caught me off guard. Like when I first saw it, I was like, what is this room? I don't even know. And I went in there, and it was just like, dude, this is a lot of stuff. So with I'll go through it with you. With Felix, it's like a way to gather resources to boost. You can boost the facility. You can boost you can get certain buffs and discounts for upgrading your gear. You can also get boost and experience boost and attack boost and all that stuff for your units and pilots and all that stuff. So in these, every room you have to put in a pilot. I would advise to use pilots. You can use any pilot, but use the pilot that match the trait. And each unit has like different traits. So let's see. Do I have any? So I have this one. This lady, Sweetie. Even though she's a wisdom type, she increases water production in the water storage by 2%. That makes her a lot more useful, actually, and I'm gonna do that because we're producing water anyway. And what you can do, you can actually modify the rooms like this. I won't do that for this one yet. And you can also upgrade the rooms, and it's almost like a city builder in a way, where the bridge is the operating room, and that's like your castle. So in order to upgrade your other facilities more, you have to upgrade your castle. So after you do that, use water. It uses water, food, and power to use all these resources and all that stuff. So each room, as you can see, it consumes 50 food, 25 water, and 50 power hourly. So this pool you have, it actually increases as you level up everything. You can increase your storage for it. So I'm gonna, what do they want me to do? Upgrade it. And these, I would advise when I get to the next part, I'll show you. I wish they wasn't making me modify this. But each room helps you with something. This room here, this room helps you get some of the resources. You dismantle these pieces of gear to get power, food, or water. And you can choose which ones you want to do. You can put the limit to how much you want to use. And you just dismantle. You can do up to 3 and you get 1500 times 3. You know, and as you get higher, as you upgrade the facilities, you'll actually get more. So let's see this. Increase the amount obtained from recycling bits in the recycling room. Choose time required recycling power mods. Increase the chance of additional rewards. We're going to use her since she increases rewards. And the overload function is pretty much like a skip. It's almost like you're using crystals to speed up upgrading or getting your materials. So let's get out of here because we didn't totally call the time. Now, when your units are tired, you put them in here. This is the stuff. I don't want to use that. I'm glad they don't like handhold you completely when you're putting units into places. Like when you're doing a tutorial, you kind of can move freely. You can do what you want, but you still got to do these missions. So you put people in there to rest. As you upgrade the dormitories, you actually level them up. Now, this is where you get the upgrades for everything. So you could upgrade stuff like gold you receive, all that stuff. Let's go to battle prep. Experience gained, gold used to upgrade materials, getting like great successes on what is this? Great success on expeditions, which is another thing that you can do to get resources like food, power, electricity, and water to power up your facility. So you get a lot of different upgrades. This is just battle prep. So light frame stuff, heavy frame, medium frame. You can do all of these to level 1 just to get a little bit of bonus. I'm thinking of, in this playthrough, I'm going to focus on powering up the facilities, so I can just have increased everything, increased food supplies, because I realized I was running out of food supplies and stuff very often. So that's what I plan to do. I'm gonna go all out on this because the faster I can upgrade my facility, the faster I can get more resources and get them at a faster pace. So that's another part of it. So I think that's the tutorials for this. So you have all these different rooms. This room here, research lab, let's see who I could put here. Who's good? Increases core technologies extracted from processing. Okay. So research lab, this is where you get the stuff for the tech development. So what I would do, I would focus on these, and all of these you see your resources. The power, you can use one, you could just use your water, and these other things here that you craft inside the garage. I'm gonna go with, which one is my highest? I'm gonna go with food for now. I'm gonna use food. Okay, so you see that I'm gonna be using 3 of those resources. So I go here, set someone in my garage, and this is where I can make the materials I need. So you could, as you upgrade your garage, you can make more stuff, a lot of different things, as you upgrade. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this lady here, reduce time, so I can get more of these resources. So it's almost like a chain down effect, because I need resources from here. So I need power and stuff to get the resources from here to get these, and I need those in order to go to make stuff get stuff in the research lab. And I go here to get these resources. When I dismantle, I get these for the research lab, so I could, when I'm recycling them. So it's a bit complicated, I won't lie. It's a bit complicated. It took me a while to get my head around, like, what the hell am I actually doing? But reduce fidelity consumed by 2% while managing in the info room. Let's go. Let's do that. So in here, I don't know what you actually get for doing these things, but we just do it. Where's the details on what do you do? Intelligence room, covering a round range of topics, combat, production, all that good stuff. Okay. Down here is our food supply. And you definitely need someone here. You definitely need someone in all of these to get everything you need. And yeah, she just suits it in there. So try not to neglect. Always have someone running in these. And eventually they run out of stamina, so you have to put them in a dormitory and replace them with another character. So if you're not pulling for characters regularly, you should always be recruiting, so you can always have someone to put in one of these rooms. Now right now I won't have anything and it won't show any like real effect, but as the next day comes, I'll do a video collecting everything so we can show the cycle in a two-part. So as you can see, we could do like a power save mode where we can get resources for at least 6 hours, and it reduces resources required for maintenance. So that, and it also gives you overload chips, so you get a lot of extra goodies. So you use less power and all that stuff. But I wanted to just show you guys Felix, and I think we have enough to do a multi. So let's go and do a multi since we're right here. Collect crystals. If I have three, oh, I wish I had 3,000. I wish I had 3,000. So let's get up all these things that we already collected. We got an Elizabeth, which is good. I need a shard of a sequence of her. I already got her maxed out. Okay. Okay, time to pull. Hopefully I can get this girl. I haven't pulled her yet, and this is bugging. This is bugging. Because I'm already on the guaranteed pull now. I'm almost on the guaranteed pull. Can I get a copy of her before the guaranteed? Like, that would be so freaking awesome. Nope, no guaranteed. Dang. Ooh, I actually want her though. Margaret, definitely want her. Who's this shit? Never got her before. Okay, so we actually on the final recruitment. That feels bad, man. Feels real bad. I haven't pulled her yet. They have me tempting to re-roll. They have me tempting to re-roll. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or if you have any other things you want to add, just leave down in the comments below. I'll get to you. Please like, subscribe, share, and let's just enjoy the game, man. It's a fun game. I like it. I like collecting waifus. I love the robots. So let's just make this a nice community and where we enjoy the game. All right, adios, renegades. This is your boy Kredo. Peace.